Whistle Gang in the building. Hypecast in the building. Hitt Squad, Locked-In Radio 717. Everybody, what up?
Yeah, you drinking early, huh? Or is that water?
It's water, man. I'm hydrating, man. You know, Vegas is about to be crazy. I'm hydrating.
Yeah, you DJ, hold up. What up?
What up, family? What up? Hitt Squad in the building, getting ready for Vegas. Fresh out of work. You know how it is.
Fresh off the plantation, huh?
Fresh off the plantation. Heading back at 9 o'clock. I get this money.
So this is a special episode, all dedicated to everything Vegas, everything that's going on in Vegas, all the festivities, all the parties, everything that these two fellas, along with their crews, the Locked-In Radio DJs, the North Las Vegas Faithfuls, the Las Vegas Faithfuls or Empire. I might be messing up the second name, but I've put together and everything. So if you are planning on going to Vegas, share this video, share this content, share this live right now with your chapter, your members, whoever may be going to Vegas, because these two dudes are going to be breaking down all the parties, the cost of the parties, where to find the parties, and hopefully answering some questions you guys may have right here live in the chat. We'll be able to answer the questions. So
Facts.
Go ahead, hit that subscribe, hit that like button, hit all of that. And we're going to get the show started, man. But, first we got to hit the intro. So, before we get super started and I start diving into these questions with these fellas, most of you guys know I live here in Charlotte, North Carolina. Yes, I'm from New York. Shout out to Ed Coder from Brooklyn. Hype Man from Brooklyn too, but
BK,
Ed Coder,
Ed Coder
from Brooklyn.
I hope you're not about to give a North Carolina plug, because I'm a
As you
dookie.
see, I'm
Come
wearing
on now.
Tar Heel shirt. It's a big ass game tonight. You see, I'm wearing my Tar Heel shirt, and down here in Carolina country, Hold Up is in Tampa. Hype Man is in Philly. This is a big deal down here. Some people in North Carolina, this is bigger than the Super Bowl. I'm just being honest. I done seen people get kicked out of their cribs on today's like today. House divided, fights, the whole nine. You know what I'm saying? So, yes, I'm wearing my Carolina blue today, but I also have on my 49er hat. Just know this is what I'm repping. This is my squad. This is who I'm with. It's straight up Tar Heel country. And we're going to blow Duke out tonight. I'm glad Shanard didn't jump on because he knew what time it is. So
yeah, I remember them Duke North Carolina back in the 90s. I never had a dog in that race because I was a Seton Hall fan.
Seton Hall coming back right now. They coming back with what's his coach? What's coach name? He played there, lefty.
Yeah,
the guard.
Dude, oh man, I can't think of the name either, but I know what you're talking about.
I'm drawing a crazy blank. But yeah, growing up in New York, it was St. John's, UConn. That Big East basketball was. Oh yeah. There's nothing like Big East basketball.
I'm back. I don't know what happened. It just all cut.
Oh, you got cut off again.
I'm thinking I'm the one that's gonna have all the problems driving.
Nah, you Gucci. Frank, we killing the Dookies tonight. Chill out, man. Chill out. So, hold up.
Yo.
When are you getting to Vegas?
Right now, I'm planning to get in on Thursday because we're supposed to do a walkthrough of, I think, either both events. I don't know if we're doing a walkthrough on all 3 different venues.
Gotcha.
But I know we're definitely doing a walkthrough on one of the venues. So Thursday, that's the plan. Getting in, getting settled,
and going from there.
And just going from there. I know a lot of people are flying in on Friday at all times, and I know some people are flying in on Saturday. But it looks like we'll have a majority there Friday, which I'm quite sure the majority would be the locals, people from California, obviously the people that live in Vegas with the chapter. So I would guess and say probably maybe 65%, 65, 70% would be there in town on Friday, and then everybody else will fill it in on Saturday, whatever time they come in on Saturday. So it's gonna be a good look. Definitely gonna be a good look. The buzz is serious. Our phones have been blowing up. Unpredictable's phone, my phone, Avery's phone, DJ RC, Rojo, like everybody, everybody been working. And trying to make this a memorable event for everybody in attendance.
Absolutely.
It's the biggest game of the year. This is it.
This is it, baby.
This ain't the Pro Bowl.
Hell no, we don't want that Pro Bowl shit.
Nah, we ain't doing it for the Pro Bowl. This for all of the bells and whistles right here. So we're trying to get that 6th ring. So we got to try to do it. Yeah.
Hey, everybody that's watching right now in the chat, can y'all hear DJ Hold Up? I just want to make sure that y'all can hear him loud and clear. I mean, I know I can hear him, but it's not as loud. But I just want to make sure everybody can hear him. Let me ask y'all this. Since I haven't spoken to since I haven't spoken to y'all since the NFC Championship game, what was y'all thoughts on the NFC Championship game? Halftime. I want to know halftime, right, man? How you was feeling at halftime? What was the vibe in the 717 building at halftime of that game?
I actually was at the game. I was in my seat.
Yes, right. You was at the game. What was that's what I'm talking about. What was the vibe in the stadium? In your section where you were sitting in your season tickets, what was the vibe like at the game, at halftime?
I'm going to tell you, anybody that been in my section, 124, 125, that's the hypest section in the whole stadium. That's where the players come out.
Relax. 102.
Nah.
Relax. 102.
I'm trying to tell you.
I'm telling you. 102.
Listen, I'm telling you, it's where the tunnel was at. It's where the Niners come out at. It's the livest section. And so I'm going to tell you what the vibe was like. We over there like, what the fuck? Like, we all sitting there looking at each other. Because first of all, there were so many Detroit Lions fans there. I don't know if y'all seen it on TV, but it was so many of them in the building.
Yeah, it was a lot.
And they was just going off. They was screaming, Jared Goff.
Oh, shit.
And we couldn't do nothing. We was just looking at them like, what we supposed to say?
Yeah.
So I'm sitting there. I'm like, this game is over. I told my wife, like, yo, sit down. Stop cheering. It's over. Like, just sit down.
Oh, my God. Hold up, Hank. You were saying it was over?
I'm telling you, listen, we was playing so flat. And the fans, the Niners fans, we were trying our best, but we was deflated, man.
Yeah.
And I'm going to tell you something.
See, 102 wouldn't have been like that, because if I was there, 102 would have been like, we about to come back and win it.
The whole stadium got their heart ripped out their chest. I'm telling you. If somebody tell you different, they lying. I'm telling you straight up. We were sitting there like what the hell? So then
they would have had to bring me to the 50-yard line with the mic and get everybody hyped or something, because I wasn't having that shit. I'm gonna tell you what happened.
I'm gonna tell you what happened. Shout out to my wife Tiff. She said, "What the hell is wrong with you? We the faithfuls. Get up." I looked at her. I was like, "Yo, I bet."
Let's go, Tiff.
Okay.
As soon as she said that, Journey came on Perform Live, and they did "Don't Stop Believing," right? And they changed the words up. The Niners beat Detroit. It was crazy. So I'm like, oh, I woke up. The night before, I gave a speech at the hotel, the Players Hotel, right? Somebody got the video. And basically I was saying, like, if you've seen The Lion King, Scar dropped Mustafa off the side of the cliff, right? So everybody was going hype. John tells they're going hype. So I remembered that. And I'm in my section. I'm going up and down the stairs. We're about to drop Mustafa off the cliff. We're a second half team. The whole section get hyped. Everybody starts screaming, Purdy. It was crazy, man. It was crazy.
Good.
To tell of two halves, man. I just tell you,
I'm glad Tiff had to get you up because I was going nuts. I was going nuts. That's why I even posted it. Like, yo, we are the faithful. Like, why are we not believing? We got to believe we're going to come back and win this. Like, stop it. I was telling everybody 24-21 at halftime. I mean, by the end of the fourth quarter, it's going to be 24-21, 24-20, and then it ended up being 24-24. And obviously, we know the rest is history. How was it down in Tampa? You was with the Tampa crew, right? Hold up.
Yeah.
How was it down there?
Yeah, we was mad. We was pissed. I mean, it wasn't I won't say it was like everybody was giving up, but it was flat. Like Hype Man said, it was flat in our spot too. You know, it was anger. A lot of angry folks. Like I was pissed. I mean, it was lost. It was like, what's going on? Like, is this really happening? And I'm not gonna say nobody gave up. But it was just a lot of shaking your head like, damn, like it may end like this. Like, nah, man, like we gotta put some type of fight to it. And I remember I got a text from one of my boys, and he's a Giants fan. And it was like, oh, you know, y'all had a good season, but it's over. And this was before half. And I didn't want to go back and forth with him. So I just put, we about to come back second half. Watch. And I'll show you the text. We about to come back second half. Watch. But the funny thing about it is,
hey, if it wasn't on Facebook, it didn't happen.
Right. But the thing is, I'm going to be honest. I ain't say that with my chest. It was more of a, like, let me just shut him up so he can leave me alone. All right, we about to come back. All right, boom. And that's it. Don't bother me for the rest of the game. And when we came back, I was like, I didn't even, like I said, I didn't even go back and forth with him. When the game was over with, I just put, see what I tell you. And that was that. It was crickets for the rest of the game. But yeah, I mean, I was getting upset. It was like, you know, a lot of venting going on because it was the same way with Green Bay. You know, you're like, damn, like it can't end like this. Like it got to be some type of, like we're not even competing. It don't even seem like it's like where the defense at? Like the defense just letting everything happen and go wrong. But
so what? Speaking of the defense, back to you, Hype. What's up? What's your feelings about Wilkes coming into the Super Bowl? What about the effort? I see Kyle Shanahan has addressed it like 2 days ago. I saw Lynch talking about it yesterday and Wilkes talking about it yesterday. Mm-hmm. What's your thoughts on this whole defense and Chase Young and the effort and what you think we'll see different in the Super Bowl?
So I'll do a couple of things. First, I'll talk about the overall defense. I would definitely say our defense has been playing flat this whole playoff run. It could be to a couple of things. It could be because we had the bye week. Sometimes the bye week is a gift and it's a curse at the same time. You know what I mean? Agreed. But I will say this, the resiliency of the defense, they didn't quit. Even though they was getting ran all over, they were still pushing forward. And I think, you know, along with Brock Purdy, of course, our defense definitely held it together because some defenses, when they're getting blown out like that in the beginning of the game, they can't recover. They can't make the stops, the key stops and things like that. And I think what they realize is we can't chop the whole tree down at once. We got to chop the tree down bit by bit. And that's what they was doing. They was chopping it down, and they was capitalizing off the mistakes of the Lions. Yeah. Now, to answer Chase Young, hold up with no. Yes, I'm a Buckeye. Yes, I believe in my Buckeyes. And I'm about facts over feelings, right? Shout out to my bros, Antonio, and their podcast out in the Bay, because that's their podcast, Facts Over Feelings. But I'm about facts over feelings. And when I say this, everybody gonna probably be like, "Oh, you're right." First of all, Chase Young is not an edge setter. He's not a run stopper. And I blame that on Wilkes. Wilkes got to know his personnel. And he's a professional, yes, so he should be able to stop the run. But that's not his game. You get what I'm saying? He's a pass rusher. That's his bread and butter. Alden Smith was a pass rusher. He wasn't a run stopper.
100%
he was a pass rusher.
Pass rusher, weed smoker, and drink drinker.
And gun buster. He was a gun buster. Right? A real one. Chase Young is a pass rusher, 100%. And when I say this, it's going to make a lot of people think. Before the trade for Chase Young, which was he came for in November. I think the Bengals game was his first game. Not mistaken. November was his first game. Okay, but before that, a lot of our defensive players on that line, their sacks numbers was not high. Since Chase Young, the second half of the season, Nick Bosa before Chase Young had 3.5 sacks. Ended the season with about 8.5 sacks. Since Chase Young.
I think he finished with 11 or something.
Right. Same thing with Hargrave. Same thing with Kinlaw. His production went up. So
Kinlaw's been playing really good. Go ahead.
But this is what I'm saying. Chase Young might not be able to get after it like he used to. Remember, he just came back from a major injury. First season back from a major injury. So a lot of his stuff is all mental. But the presence of Chase Young on that field is allowing the other defensive linemen, the linebackers, to apply the pressure. Everybody's pressure rate has gone up since Chase Young. Everybody's sacks has gone up since Chase Young. So, yes, he might not be putting up the shiny numbers like a lot of the defensive players, but his presence is felt because the offensive line, the running backs, and the quarterback have to account for Chase Young because he comes off the edge so fast on a pass rush. So, yes, he might not be touching the quarterback. He might be not getting all the tackles, but he is causing havoc on his side of the field, which is allowing the other side of that line to eat. That's what people got to look at. They can't look at, this guy's not tackling nobody. He's not a pass rusher on a run. I mean, a run rusher. He don't do that. He should be able to, but that's not his forte. His forte is pass rush. So they got to figure it out. Right. Farrell should be back for this game. We should be at
Farrell's done.
Oh, no, he's done. That's right. He got IR. My bad. He's done. IR. My bad.
He's done.
I agree. I agree with you. I mean, you preached that all year about Chase coming and opening it up for everybody else. You're definitely right about that. But it was one play during that game that totally just pissed me off. And I'm not going with all the hypothetical videos that people are starting to post now and, all that stuff about Chase Young. It is what it is. But it was one play. And after that one play, I actually posted, like, Chase Young, what the F are you doing? I posted that. This dude totally ran away from the play. It was like the time, I forgot who we was playing that one time. I think it might have been the Redskins. When Trent Williams was blocking and the dude ran away from him.
Yeah.
What game was that? Was that the Redskins game?
I don't remember, but I know what you're talking about. He didn't want no smoke.
When I saw that play, I was like, where the hell is he going? Like, what is he doing? Like, he totally ran the opposite way. And I was like, bruh. Like, and I mean, it wasn't nothing to where I was like, oh, you got to bench him and nothing like that. I just don't know what he was thinking or what the hell was going on at that time. But I was just like, man, when one thing goes wrong, it's like everything is going wrong with this defense. And I think with Wilkes, that prevent soft zone, he got to get away from that, man. Like,
but to contrary to that, because we talked about that on the last episode, the shit works. We in the Super Bowl.
Yeah, but
we don't like it, but it works.
It worked because we played against certain teams and we was able to get ourselves together and come back. I ain't trying to be down 24-7 against Mahomes.
Oh, it ain't no comeback for that.
Mahomes. And I'm not saying that he got an all-star caliber team to where he got, beasts on the offense to where they just gonna blow up. But at the end of the day, it's Patrick Mahomes.
Yeah, and like, Andy Reid. Andy Reid not gonna fumble it away. He gonna take the 3 every time down there.
Exactly. You know what I'm saying? So it was like against Green Bay, yeah, that's the youngest team in the league. So okay, we had a little leeway. We got ourselves together. We came back. Detroit, they ain't never been there before. They first time in the playoffs since like 1950 or whatever. Ain't never been in the NFC Championship game since then. All right, we gave them a little leeway. All right, we got ourselves together and came back. Yo, we going up against 6-time AFC champions, been in the bowl 4 out of 5 years. You know what I'm saying? Like, this ain't no, we can't say, okay, we're going to spot y'all this, but we're going to get together at half and come back. Nah. Ain't no spotting in this game, because this is it.
This is it.
I'm gonna tell you something.
Till August. This is it.
I'm gonna tell you something. I'm gonna tell you what Chase Young was thinking about on that run play. He missed the tackle. He was thinking about Penei Sewell. Everybody forget about that big mofo.
He was probably the best one of the best tackles in football. Besides,
he was laying the lead on our defense. But he was, trust me, that Penei Sewell was in his head. That's why he moved away, because he was leading that block. Man, but I'm gonna say this:
he was running to go eat in the locker room.
He probably was. He probably had to go to the bathroom, man. He had to go to the bathroom.
I'm like, bro, I ain't never seen nothing like that before in my life.
But to address Wilkes, I think what Wilkes got to understand, rushing 4 is not always going to be what we need. Sometimes we got to send somebody down the middle. We got to bring a blitz. We got to apply pressure. Because teams know the 49ers is going to always rush 4. So they prepare for that. They plan for that. They scheme for that. We got to trick them. We got to say, yo, all pro Fred can get down that middle if we need him to get down that middle real quick, very fast. You understand what I'm saying? We got the personnel to do that. I'm not saying we got to blitz and everything every day. I'm just saying we got to mix it up. We can't just keep doing the same thing.
Let's go to that topic right there, right? We spoke about this before. What's the best way to phrase this or say this? We put us as fans, because it's the defense, we put all the blame on Steve Wilkes. But why don't we put any of the blame on Kyle Shanahan? Kyle Shanahan is the head coach. He is 1,000% in those defensive meetings, maybe not every single one of them. Obviously, he has a sit down with Wilkes about the scheme and the plan for the week. And obviously, he agrees with the shit. So why don't we ever place any of the blame on Kyle Shanahan? Because when Wilkes was here in Carolina, he blitzed. He was a blitz heavy. And if you want to go back to when he was the head coach at the Cardinals, he blitzed heavy. So is this really a Steve Wilkes thing, or is this Kyle Shanahan saying pull back? Let's play defense. We got a real offense now. We'll put up points type of shit.
I'm gonna tell you who it is. I'm gonna tell you it goes above Kyle Shanahan. Who's our general manager?
Big John Lynch.
What defense did he play? What legendary defense did he play with?
Cover 2.
All right. And part of that cover 2 was what? Tampa 2, right? Part of that Tampa 2 was what? 4-man rush. They depended on that front line. It's his philosophy. It's John Lynch's philosophy. But, you got to understand that. Hold on. It's not on Wilkes. It's not on Shanahan. Shanahan is the head coach, and he did make the adjustment. Remember, he made Wilkes come out the booth, and no matter what nobody want to say, Kyle Wilkes. Y'all got me all set. Wilkes coming out the booth to that sideline made a major impact on our defense playing well down the stretch in the season. Anybody that tell you that's not the truth, tell them to have a Coke and a smile because they fronting, okay? Wilkes came down that sideline and it made the team, the morale got better on defense. Definitely. Yes, Kyle Shanahan's the head coach, but the philosophy of our defense comes from John Lynch. That's where it comes from.
I think Shanahan will always get the blame. But I think the reason why we're not really mentioning Shanahan this year when it comes to the defense is because look at our past defensive coordinators that we had. Saleh and Ryan. They were dogs. Dogs. And they bought that pressure. It's like a totally different, his scheme is just totally different. It's like old school.
But that's why I thought we would blitz even more this year because Wilkes, like I said, is a blitzer. In his past.
It wasn't. I don't know. I don't know what made him change it. You know, I don't know. Like Hype Man said, if Lynch talked to him or Shanny talked to him, I don't know.
I want to make a response.
It's like
I got a response.
It's like I could pull up film from like the early 80s and the early 90s and compare it, and it's like, wow, like this looked like, you know, a team playing from back then. Like we used to eat.
Hold on, let me say something. Let me say something real quick because I got a couple comments in the thread real quick. So I'm not saying that Lynch calls plays. So y'all gotta hear what I'm saying to y'all. What I'm saying is our general manager, his defensive philosophy is what our team is built off of. You got to understand what I'm saying to you. If you look at Lynch, what's the most important positions he always drafts for every draft? It's our D-line. Mm-hmm. He believes we win through defense. He believes the key to a strong defense is the front four. Every draft.
Both sides of the ball. Kyle Shanahan believe in that too. It starts with the O-line, D-line. Both sides.
That's what I was saying. But Lynch's philosophy, is defense. You seen his speech, his press conference yesterday, right? What did he say? I played on a world-class, world championship defense in Tampa Bay. There's no room for excuses. He said it himself. It starts from the front line, the front four. So the philosophy. You gotta remember, when you work at McDonald's, your manager tell you ain't dipping them fries fast enough, goddammit. It's the general manager, right? His philosophy is you need to have French fries dipped every 3 to 5 minutes. So he might not be coaching, but he's telling you this is my philosophy in this store. I want them fries dipped 3 to 5 minutes. This might not be coaching, but believe me, they are hearing him get that D-line, the front four fixed. So you gotta understand that's why we only rushing 4. Because it's the philosophy. Every team has an identity to their organization. You got to understand that, fans. So I'm not saying Lynch is the coach. I'm saying his philosophy is strongly felt, and it's an impact with the thought process of our coaches. Understand that. That's where it comes from. There you go. I rest my case.
Yo, DJ, hold up. They asking in the chat, where you driving to? Vegas?
Oh, me, yeah, shit, I wish. I live about 20.
You ain't got to respond, man. They just.
I can't see the comments.
Yeah. Y'all see that UNC Blue? It's a big ass game today. 6:30. Catch me, UNC Blue.
Shout out to my sister Keisha, but she talking about Lynch ain't got he don't have no influence or philosophy. He's a general manager. He's in control of our draft. Where the last 5 drafts we had, what has he drafted? He always focuses on the line.
When they sit down, they want to make sure the philosophies line up with the coordinators.
Exactly. We focus on the O-line and D-line. The defense mostly. We draft a lot of defense. That's what we do. We get off the ball. Let's move on.
So let's get to. They say you hyped today. Hey, let's get to this weekend, man. So we 7 days or 8 days away, 7.5 days away to Vegas. Vegas is gonna be crazy. 49ers is back. We back in the Super Bowl. We back with vengeance. Like it's time to get 6. This is the year. Let's go. Locked-In Radio DJs came together, put together a dope-ass weekend starting Friday night, welcoming everybody to Vegas. Or Friday during the day, I should say, right? Friday, 2:00.
That's correct.
So let's jump into it. What's going on Friday? I land Friday morning, taking the red eye Thursday night. I get there Friday morning. What we doing?
So we got a Splash Supper Club from 3 p.m. to 9 p.m. That's going to be the day party for both Friday and Saturday with the same time slots. And general admission for both days are sold out.
Gone.
That don't mean you can't come to the venue. Like, it might be a line to get in. It's probably one of the hottest parties on the weekend for the faithfuls. Shout out to y'all. But it is definitely sold out. There are tables still available for Friday. Tables are sold out for Saturday. There's tables and sections still available for Friday. I recommend after you see this on the Whistle Game podcast, go grab them because you know the Whistle Game podcast is heavily viewed and people are going to probably go buy them ASAP.
So that's what's going on. Buy them at?
So we have an Eventbrite link. First of all, we have an event page. Let me get the event page for you. Hold please. We got an event page on Facebook.
Yeah.
I'm gonna share it in the chat real quick.
Yeah, and I'm gonna tell you what it is. It's called Faithful to the Bay Weekend in Vegas with Locked-In Radio DJs and friends. If you need it, I can inbox it to y'all. I can share it to y'all.
Post it in the chat right now.
You got it?
Yeah.
I bet.
All right. So while he posting that, one of the main questions that I was getting, and a lot of the other Locked-In Radio DJs were getting, was dress code. Now, this is Vegas, and we've had issues in other cities before when it came to takeover weekends and 49er event weekends at clubs and certain places and things like that. There is no dress code. You can come in your 49er gear, all 3 events each day. If you want to dress up, you can dress up. If you want to rock your 49er gear, you can rock your 49er gear. There is no dress code. So let's get that straight and clear. So hopefully we don't have no more questions about that. One more thing. The flyer for Sunday shows when you make your payment, it shows the time slot for the all you can eat and drink is from 2 to 6. That is for the entire game. From the time the game starts to the time the game ends. A lot of people got to realize that this is West Coast time that the game is being shown. So 6:30 on the East Coast, 3:30 on the West Coast. So don't get that confused. But if you still get it confused, just know you will be able to eat all you want, drink all you want for the entire Super Bowl game.
So, nice. So, they're going to cut you off now if you start getting sloppy.
Absolutely.
They're going to cut you off.
Right, absolutely. But a lot of people were getting confused. They thought because it said 2 to 6, and they're like, well, the game probably not going to end till about 7:30. Yeah, like I said, you got to put in the West Coast and the East Coast time, but to make all that clear, it's for the entire game. So whatever time that game ends, that's when all food and beverage, all you can eat will stop. You can still purchase after that, but as far as it being all you can eat, all you can drink, that's it. Once the game is over with, that's it.
So everybody that's watching in the chat, if you got questions, any questions about this weekend, this is the time, post them in the chat. Hopefully we can get these gentlemen to get, answer the questions about it. One of the questions is the stuff, is it family friendly? Can you bring kids or
Yes.
Sunday is a family-friendly event. All ages are welcome. There's the packages. $125 all you can eat and drink for adults. Everybody under 21 is $100. All you can eat and drink water and soda, things like that. Seating is going to be first come, first served. There's multiple opportunities for seatings. We have, I believe, what,
6 in the morning.
Yeah, get in line. If I'm not mistaken, hold up. We got three movie theaters, right? 3 cinemas.
East Coast time.
Yep.
I'll be there 6 in the morning. East Coast time. Sitting there waiting like for the game like this.
We got 3 theaters. We got with the opportunity to add more if more people buy tickets. We can get a couple of more cinemas. We're gonna have multiple projection screens all around the venue, so people will be able to see the game from all angles. It's gonna be ridiculous. We're gonna have DJs all over the place. Like, we got the whole venue to ourselves for that day. Unfortunately, Friday and Saturday are not kid-friendly events. It's for the adults. If you've been to a Locked-In Radio DJ event, you know it gets turned up very quick, and I don't think nobody want their daughter or their son to see them turning up how they turn up. You know what I'm saying? It's adults out.
For Sunday, my man Brooklyn, Nana Empire, what up? He's asking what time does the doors open so they can go reserve their seat.
Sunday, I got you. What up, Jeff? What up, Jeff? Brooklyn in the building, stand up. That's my family right there.
Shout out his government. That's why I
said that's Brooklyn. My bro. Let me tell you something. It's a very small world. Shout out to Joe Lenore. That's the chief of the Nana Empire, man. Let me tell you, he tell us that 49er football brought us together, but Nana Empire made us family, right? So me and Jeff became family through the Nana Empire. Small world. My cousin and Jeff are partners back in Brooklyn. My cousin, and like my cousin called me, yo, do you know who you was just with? I'm like, a bunch of 49er fans, right? You know what I'm saying? It was in Pittsburgh. He said, yo, you know Jeff? He called Jeff. We on 3. I'm like, oh, I was just with you. Like, you know what I'm saying? So shout out to my cousin Leroy Ebron. They call him Eborn. He got a YouTube series on YouTube by Rikers Island. He was one of the CEOs that held it down. So, Rikers Island. But yeah, so the doors open at 2 p.m. Vegas time. 2 p.m. Vegas time is when the doors open for the watch party event. So I would recommend everybody get in line before 2 p.m. You know what I mean? It's gonna be crazy. Yeah.
All right. Keisha saying she's working Friday and Saturday night. Make sure somebody get video of that for me, please, since I won't be there. Blood. So, all right. So back to Friday, 3 to 9. Friday, 3 to 9. Saturday, Supper Club. 49ers is in there.
Yes.
Yep.
After that, I know you East Coast dudes. That's gonna be midnight for me. I'll be asleep. What's any after parties? Everybody's on their own after that.
Oh, so go ahead.
Now, I don't know the actual details, right, man? You probably got it in front of you. Like I said, I don't have it in front of me. But Saturday night, there is a party at Sahara. Go ahead with that info.
I'm pulling it up right now. Keep talking. Stall him.
We definitely gonna go support this DJ. He's a Bay Area DJ, one of Joe Lenore's people. He told us to come through, so we definitely gonna come through and support.
Is it Juice or somebody else?
No, it's not Juice.
Shout out to Juice. Juice with us. I got it right here for you. DJ Slammin' Sam. He will have a party at Sahara. It's called the Nana Empire 49ers Super Bowl pre-party, Saturday, February 10th at the Casbah Lounge, 10:30 p.m. to 2 a.m. No cover charge, no dress code, free parking. That's where we're going to be at, turning up on Saturday with DJ Slammin' Sam. You coming now? You coming? Come on, Ferb. You got to come, man. I'll
definitely come through Saturday night. Friday night, and I don't know no after parties Friday night, so I guess Friday night is just an open night. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, Friday, a lot of people that's coming in out of town, either they're going to get there, in the afternoon, later that evening. But like I said, I think Friday will mostly be the locals that live on the West Coast, Cali, that live in Vegas. And then Saturday, that's when you're going to see the huge rush of Niner fans flying in from all. And now, like I said, not saying that people not coming Friday, because there's going to be people there Friday. Trust and believe. But I think that big, huge wave is going to come Saturday.
Yeah. So for everybody that's watching,
better be ready.
Yeah, for everybody that's watching, these are the official, like with the referee with the whistle, like the whistle gang with the whistle events. Like this ain't no for-profit events. This ain't no like we a sometime fan, and now that the Super Bowl's here and it's in Vegas, we're gonna take advantage of the 49er fans. This ain't none of that. These is through and through, bang bang. I'm gonna catch these dudes in any city. That's his away game, 49er game. You're talking to 2 season ticket holders. I don't think Hold Up is a ticket holder, season ticket holder. You're talking to real live 49er fans, Niner Empire dudes. These are the official events. You're going to see other events posted. I promise you. You're going to see other events posted up, and they're going to want all the money in the world. I'm not sure if you got the breakdown, if you want to go over that, Hype, about the difference in the cost of our or your guys' event opposed to everybody else's event that's going down, because everything in Vegas is going to cost. So like if you're going to Vegas and you're complaining about paying for something, come to Charlotte, watch the game with me. Just reroute your flight, come holler at me. I got a $35 buffet for you, and you come hang with me. I promise you, it's gonna be like we in Vegas, because I'm gonna be on a million. They're gonna hear me in Vegas, but yeah. If you got that Hype, you want to go over that real quick. But these are the official events. This ain't no Fugazi stuff. This is official events. This is where you want to be at if you're going to Vegas. If you want to be with the crew, you want to be with the family, you want to be with like-minded individuals, real 49er fans. This is it.
And this, I'm just gonna give you a comparison. This is a real list of what the popular places in Vegas is, what they're charging. I'm just gonna go down the list real quick. So remember, the watch party that we're having is only $125. All you can eat, all you can drink. You're gonna be with all the faithfuls, all your fellow faithfuls. They tapping in, they're getting locked in with it. So, like for example, the Westgate, the Resort Event Center, they're charging you $250 per person, and that's just open bar and a buffet. The American, that's like over $200. That's an open bar. The barbershop at the Cosmo, that's $3,000. That's crazy. Who paying $3,000 for a watch party?
Yo, and
see why I'm staying home?
No, I'm sure you're right here. I ain't gonna lie to you. That's real spill right there. That's for $3,000. $3,000.
That's a secret. That's a secret bar.
Yeah.
Oh, that's the speakeasy. That's the speakeasy.
Yeah,
that's the speakeasy.
We got one too. We got a VIP room too. It's $250. It's a private theater room for you and like up to 60 people, and you have your own dedicated waitress. So we got that too. But get back to it. The Cabo Catina, $300. Caesar's. Let me tell you something. Caesar's Palace Sportsbook, $225. All you get is 2 free drink tickets. Huh?
Yo, what?
Because you're sitting with the general public still.
Man, you can walk into Caesars and drink for free. You act like you playing at the tables, or you sit at the thing. You supposed to drink for free in the casino.
If you want to get in that area, best believe they're gonna have that area locked off.
Yeah. So we very, very, as far as this weekend, it's very, very, priced accordingly. We actually was able to get the venue to bring the price down to $125 because they was trying to do like everybody else on the strip. And we explained to them, like, we want the faithfuls to have a place to come safe and to be amongst each other and have a great time, just like everywhere else. So yeah, it's priced very well. You know what I mean? The tables at the Friday and Saturday parties priced very well. Believe me, you going to some other these clubs on this weekend coming up next week. You're gonna be signing over your IV rights because they're gonna drip your blood out of you. I'm letting you know right now. That's what's gonna happen.
$15 at a table in Vegas for 15
grand. On top of that, you probably ain't gonna be with Niner fans. You're probably gonna be with Chiefs fans.
Exactly.
Or Raider fans.
Yeah, that's even worse. But I tell you where I'm going Friday night. I'm going to the craps table. I need my crap shooters to bring that positive energy and meet Hype at the crap table because I'm coming back with a bag. I'm coming back with a bag. Yeah, if you want to go to the crap table, come back with the bag.
So you could win the money and get tickets Sunday morning for the game.
If I win the money, I'm watching the game with the Fables at the watch party. I ain't lying. I'm lying. If I get enough to go in that game, yo, I'm gonna be the watch party reporter in the stadium. That's what I'm gonna do. I'll be the watch party reporter in the stadium. There you go.
There you go. Anything else? Anything else that's unique or special to the events that you need to get out there to any 3 of the events?
We working on some surprises. Until you got the ink dry, you can't really put the surprises out there. We're working on some surprises, some giveaways, things like that. I do want to also let everybody know Saturday morning. Let me pull that up.
Fish fry.
The fish fry. Fish don't fry in the kitchen.
Fish fry. I can't stress enough. If you got a ticket for the event, come early. Come early. It's first come, first serve. Come early.
So don't come on black people time. Like the club open at 12, I'm getting there at 3. Don't do it.
For the people who've never been to Vegas, and even if you have been to Vegas, but you haven't been to Vegas during Super Bowl weekend, I'm telling you, it is like no other.
I don't think nobody has. This is the very first one.
It's like no other. Well, I went. I forgot who played, but I just.
I'm talking about with the actual game being there.
With the actual, but that's what I'm saying. This is before they even got a stadium, and when it's the Super Bowl is one of the busiest times in Vegas, and a lot of people don't know that. They think the holidays, Memorial Weekend, 4th of July. Nah, if you do a look up a poll, whatever, I believe Super Bowl a couple of years ago, Super Bowl was number 1. It was the busiest time of the year in Vegas. I don't know how it is now, especially after COVID and all that other stuff.
Wow, it's still wild.
I'm gonna still bank on Super Bowl being the biggest event in Vegas all year. So I can't stress being on time, because there's going to be a line of people outside that don't have tickets. And, we don't know if we're going to sell tickets on the spot that day or not. We don't know that. So, if anybody has a thought or a question like, oh, well, you know what? I'm not going to buy nothing. I'll just wait till the day of. Like I said, Saturday is already sold out. Friday, Saturday, general admission is already sold out. So if you thought long, you thought wrong. So, if you're thinking about getting a table because you want to be comfortable, do it. Don't wait, because
going with your friends, get the table.
Right. You know what I'm saying?
Drop that Max, get the table.
Y'all split it. I mean, it ain't like we charging $3,000. It ain't nothing like if you going into a Vegas club or something, $3,000 to get you a case of water. That's about it.
I think Hype said on the president's thing it breaks down to like $60, $65 a person, if I'm not mistaken, right?
Yep, yeah.
That's
some of the tables
spend that.
That's it.
Yeah.
Individually.
Rolling with a crew. When you get out there, man, there's a bunch of 49er fans that'll link up and do something like that or whatever. I'm just saying, I can't stress it enough. This is not a regular takeover. Let me just put it like that. This is not a regular takeover. Like if we went to a away city somewhere and you had your events and all that, this ain't it. This is the cream of the crop.
I got the barbecue info real quick. So just to let everybody know, all the info that we're talking about today is on the event page. If you need it, you can go through there. It's all there. I also will I'll pin a post with all of the flyers and everything at the top of the page, so you'll have that as well. Shout out to one of our partners, the North Vegas Faithfuls. That's our family out there. Susan, you know what I'm saying? Gaston, I love y'all. I appreciate y'all. So this is going to be something, and they always do this, and we thought it was very important, and they thought it was very important to have this happen during this weekend, because this is what they normally do when the Faithfuls come to visit Vegas, okay? They got a grilling and chilling event with the North Vegas Faithfuls Saturday, February 10th from 9 a.m. to 2 p.m. right before. This event is going to happen before the Saturday day party. It's going to be at Lone Mountain Park 9825 West Lone Mountain Road, Las Vegas, Nevada, 89129. And I will have that information on the event. It's already there, matter of fact. And this is free.
Yeah.
You don't have to bring anything. Just pull up. If you want to bring something to contribute, if you want to bring something to contribute, I'm sure they'll appreciate it. But they instructed me to say this is for the faithfuls to come through. So don't think you're gonna beat me there for the fish, because I already got my fish order in. They already know. I put my fried fish order in. If you haven't had their fish,
somebody need to overnight me some fish, because I heard it was cracked. So
yeah.
Look, I'm the only one that don't eat seafood, so y'all can have.
Wait, time out. We can do a whole episode on this. But how you live in Tampa and don't eat seafood?
Look, half Jamaican and don't eat seafood. Y'all can have that.
All right. So Friday, Saturday, Sunday, you guys have the events. The page is listed in here in the chat. You can click it, join the event page, follow the instructions, stop being cheap, get a table. Me personally, I don't wait in lines in any city, any place, anywhere. This is where I'm staying my ass home in Charlotte, because I will blow a major bag, and I already know myself. I had a hotel booked in Vegas. I sold it at New York, because I am a heavy gambler, so I get rooms comp, blah, 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 blah. But I stayed away, not going to Vegas, here in Charlotte. Talk about that another time. But to the game. What are y'all expecting? What are y'all hoping for? What's your score predictions before we get out of here? Hype, you go first. Oh, Hype, you going first? Hold up. Go ahead. Go hold up.
So I'll go with a score prediction first. I'm gonna go.
And I need the MVP.
I'm gonna go 28-24.
Okay.
MVP number 13.
Okay, Brock.
As far as the key, I mean, I'm gonna say it. I say this for every game, no matter whether it's the Super Bowl, the playoff, or regular season. The key thing: penalties. No penalties. No penalties. No penalties. No penalties. Especially at key times, and we know exactly what I'm talking about. That secondary with the holding and illegal contact, all that stuff, because that stuff will be a killer with these referees that's repping the Super Bowl, and the opponent that we're playing. They tend to get, the little extra calls every now and then, especially because it's Pat Mahomes. That's another thing. The late hits out of bounds. Late hits on the quarterback, like all that stuff. If there's one thing that they can do and look at film and clean that up throughout the entire season, it's crap like that. Don't give Pat Mahomes easy yardage. That's easy yardage. Make him earn every yard on that football field. Don't give up nothing, because the first thing he's going to do, and we all know it, as soon as you tap him, you're going to look at the ref. And what they're going to do, they're going to look around. They're going to see Taylor Swift up in the box. They're going to see Pat Mahomes' wife up in the box. They're going to look at Mom Dukes. They're going to look at the other refs. They're going to look at Andy Reid. And they're going to go 10 minutes later. So that's the bull. That's the BS. I pray that we don't get caught up in. I believe in Shanahan's play calling. I believe in Wilks' play calling. Hopefully they come out with a totally different scheme, especially defensively. Shanahan tighten up on his play calling. If a player goes out, Debo, Ayuk, what have you. And last but not least, run the ball. Run the ball. 3rd and 2. It ain't no reason why Purdy should be in a shotgun. No reason why you should be doing end around trick plays on 3rd and 2. You got the best running back in the country, the entire world. Run that man.
Oh, obviously we gonna do a whole breakdown episode later in the week, but I don't know. I kind of disagree with you on that one. I think it's gonna be tougher to run the ball. I think it's gonna be tougher to run the Chiefs. The Chiefs' defense is legit.
No, and I'm not saying it's not gonna be tough, but don't let that because the Chiefs' defense is good. I don't care. That's Christian McCaffrey. It ain't Elijah Mitchell. It's Christian McCaffrey. Run that mofo, dog. That man is a beast, yo. Like, he's a grown-ass man. Like, he's grown. Like, he run over cats.
Understood.
Make that defense feel him, yo.
Make CMC earn his check. Super Bowl Sunday. It's all look. We saved him a lot of the season, so it's time to unleash him. Is pretty much what you're saying.
I want to hear when they do the you know, after the Super Bowl they have the mic'd up and all that other stuff, and then they have the interviews and stuff later. I want to hear one of them Chiefs players say, "Damn, that dude run hard, man. That dude hit me," and I'm like, I don't know where that comes. Man, listen, run the ball, man. Run. And I'm not saying don't pass. Of course, pass, because Purdy is that dude. But again, in certain situations, like I said, 3rd and 3, 3rd and 2, why are we in shotgun? Why is CMC lining up out in the slot or out wide somewhere?
That's what you do, baby. What you got, Hype?
So I'm gonna do a couple things. First, I want to talk about a message. Shout out to Debo Samuels, right? Debo gifted all the players on the team with some custom-made gold Beats by Dre's, okay?
That shit was hard.
That's what's up.
And it came with a card, and some of the stuff that was was a message. And the thing that he said was, we came through this together. We must play together. What I take from that is block out the noise. Mm-hmm. I look at our last Super Bowl that we lost, and I think our coach got caught up in the noise that Jimmy Garoppolo is not a great quarterback and all this stuff. And I believe we lost that game because Kyle Shanahan wanted to make Jimmy Garoppolo be the MVP.
Yes, sir.
The noise made Shanahan not stick to the script. We got to play 49er football. I said it earlier. Every team has an identity. You win by playing your brand of football. Football is about opposing your will on your opponent. So if that means we got to make CMC run the ball down their throat, run the ball down their throat. Do you know why the Lions lost to us? They try to get cute.
Yeah.
They try to make Jared Goff the winner of the game, and it played right into our hands. We got to play our brand of football. We pass through running. We run first, then we pass. That's how we open up the passing game. So I would say, first, stick to who you are. Secondly, I would say to Brock Purdy, do what you do. Don't let nobody say that you're not a good quarterback, because these analysts on these big shows forget somebody has to deliver the ball to these players, to all these weapons. Somebody got to get the ball to them. And these are not just easy throws. These are throws that they say every weekend, how did he make that?
Right.
Use your instinct and do what you do. Kyle Shanahan, stick to the script. Wilkes, make adjustments. Go in there with the mindset, this is all. This is for all. This is it. I say 49ers win 35-24. That's my score. 35-24. Niners take it all. And I'm gonna tell you why the run game gonna work. One of their best defensive players who played for us, Charles O'Manahu, and I don't never bask at anybody's injury, but he's not playing, and that's key for their run game and their run stopping defense and their pass stopping defense.
Yeah.
They are
really
hurting. They are hurting. This is a different Chiefs team this year. Their offense is not as good as it used to be.
And we have an offense this time, so let's go.
We have an offense that is so potent. Our winning strategy, we have to get to 30 or better. 30 or better, we usually got the game sewn. That's what we got to do. Mahomes going to make mistakes. He's going to be running, and we got to capitalize off of those mistakes. Niners.
I'm going to give you my X factor. He's been my X factor all year. Then he got hurt. And then he came back and became that X factor again. Juwan Jennings.
Third and Juwan.
Watch.
Set the tone. Set the tone. We got to set the tone. Remember, Pacheco is hurt too. He's playing hurt.
Yeah.
They got a lot of problems right now.
Yeah, we pretty healthy. I mean, Kittle got the little toe or something, but they're not worried about that. And yeah,
Kittle cut that damn toe off before missing this game.
Yeah, I think Kittle was more precautionary.
Yeah, Kittle was at the Warriors game. He was good. He was out there. He's out doing a thing. He's good.
Yeah, I think it's more precautionary. So yeah, 49ers faithful, Nana Empire, 49er fan, all of that. Spartans, pull up on my guys. Locked In Radio DJs. Friday 3 to 9. Saturday,
I got some breaking news.
Buy somebody else ticket or something if you can't get in. And we got some breaking news breaking right here on the
breaking news for the watch party. If you are a vendor, you got some stuff you like to sell, some swag, some craft work, whatever it may be, tap in with somebody on Locked In Radio DJs. We just got word from the vendor at the watch party. They will allow vendors to be in the building. So I know we got a lot of calls about people that sell items and stuff like that. Reach out so we can get you the information. The venue has approved for vendors to be at the watch party.
My boy Ant want to do that.
Oh yeah, that's my boy. He already hit me up. I told him I'm gonna reach back out to him. So yeah.
So all right, perfect. So yeah, check in with my guys. Take plenty of. Is it an official hashtag for the weekend? You guys come up with that yet or anything?
I'll create that probably this week sometime coming up. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So I can see all the pictures. I'm gonna be hating just a little bit. I'm gonna be hating now, just a little bit. I ain't gonna front from here in Charlotte, but Charlotte, no, I got something major happening. If you've never been to a game watch experience in Charlotte, you never been to a game in person or at the watch party with me, it's an experience. I promise you, I'm gonna be on $1 million. Come hang out, slingshot. We just released all the details. We got food options for you, everything. Visit the Nana Empire Charlotte page, the Eventbrite page. Get your tickets for that. It's going to be live here in Charlotte. If you ain't got the money, if you're not big balling like DJ Hold Up and DJ Hype Man, and you can't make it to Charlotte, you poor like me, just come see me in Slingshot. If anybody else in the surrounding areas, I promise you, if it's a drive you need to make, or if even it's a flight, come to Charlotte. I promise you, it's gonna be an experience out of this world that you will not forget. I promise you that. But y'all got anything else left for the faithfuls? Any shout outs to the rest of the Locked In DJs? The Hitt
Absolutely. Squad? First, I would like to give a big shout out to my big brother, the leader of the Nana Empire, Mr. Joe Lenore.
What up, Joe?
Yes,
thank you, Joe Lenore. Because of you, this is what we do. Your vision to bring people together. This is what we do. We do this because of your vision. Shout out to you. I want to also give a big shout out to the North Vegas faithful. Thank you for partnering with us. This is going to be a monumental opportunity and event for everyone. Also, I want to give a shout out to the 702 Las Vegas Nana Empire. Thank you also for partnering with us and to bring this vision of this event to life. Shout out to all the Locked In Radio DJs out there. Unpredictable, David DJ, Rojo, DJ RC, Mr. Hold Up, DJ Kula, DJ Londo. Shout out to my bro, DJ Juice. Shout out to DJ Juice. He's down with the crew.
NWA.
NWA. Also, shout out to my brothers, Hitt Squad. It's gonna be crazy. Hitt Squad wise.
Real quick, let me. I'm gonna put some emphasis on Unpredictable, and his vision and contribution to this whole event. You know, he laid out the blueprint for this entire weekend to happen, and it's happening. You know, a lot of work has been put into this. Like Brad said, you know, this is not some, you know, rinky-dink put together event that, you know, we just trying to make money off of because it's in Vegas. Like this is like all this is really coming from the heart. And the blood, sweat, and tears that, you know, all of the Locked-In Radio DJs that's, you know, behind the scenes that's been putting in the work, Rojo, and huge shout out to Rojo. You know, I'm gonna put him on blast, but Rojo was a Cowboys fan.
Oh shit.
We trying to convert him. You know, he said it ain't never gonna work, but I think it's gonna work. I think, you know, it's gonna be one of those ones where it's like, yeah, I'm a diehard Cowboy fan, but you know, I got a Niner flag in my back pocket. So, you know, it's gonna happen one year. But, you know, we can't forget about him. DJ RC, you know, these guys have been doing so much behind the scenes. They wish they could have been on the podcast, but you know, they got things to do. You know, my brother, Hype Man, you know, with all of his connects and everything, like it's so much stuff that has been going on and happening, and our phone's been blowing up since the launch of all of this on all the social media platforms, you know. And we want to say, keep it coming. Like, don't stop hitting us up. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, it may be stressful and all that stuff, but this is a good stress. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is a good stress because everybody want in on it. They want to be involved. They want to be down. They want to be there. They want to be a part of this big event. So keep hitting us up. You know what I'm saying? If we don't answer, we're going to answer you. But you got multiple people that you can hit up. Myself, Hype Man, Unpredictable, Rojo, RC. Hit them up. Any questions you have, please feel free to hit us up. DM us. If you have our numbers, text us. You know what I'm saying? Call us, you know, whatever. You know, we're inviting all of this. We accepting all of this because we want next weekend to be memorable. Like when we talk about, I don't even want to say this is a takeover because this ain't even a takeover. This is something bigger. I don't know. I have to think of a word later on or whatever. Come on.
When we talk about when we won 6, you remember that time I was in Vegas and I was with Hype Man and Hold Up in the Locked-In Radio DJs going wild in there? That's what they're going to be saying.
This is the Super Bowl. And when we win this thing, oh, man. Bro.
Y'all better burn it down out there for me, man.
Listen, y'all thought Miami was a turn-up, even though we lost. Y'all thought Miami was a turn-up before the game. I'm telling you, this is going to be like no other. So
drink your water. Drink your water.
Right. Please drink your water.
No passing out.
No passing out.
It's not going to be blazing hot out there in the desert. It's going to be cold, but still drink that water because that alcohol don't care what the temperature is. Once it get up in your system, man, listen.
I do want to give 2 more shout outs. I want to shout out my chapter. I'm sorry I won't be able to watch the game with y'all. I'll be there in spirit. You know what I mean? This is an opportunity of a lifetime to be with all the faithfuls and the entertainment capital of the world to bring that elusive situation. I'll be repping for them out there. And I also want to give a big shout out to my family, the Whistle Gang podcast. Brad, thank you for having us on here today. Every time I'm here, I have a great time. You know what I mean? Like, to the faithfuls, all of y'all, thank you. Thank you for all the support, for everything, for always sticking together. Always sticking together. Don't let hatred divide you. Let the love of our team bring us all together to bring home this W. Oh my gosh. I'm just trying to be calm. Like, I'm super hyped, man. Like, I'm just hyped right now.
I'm gonna be on a million, man. But I appreciate you guys coming on. Obviously, Shenard and P. I know P had some swimming with his daughter. I think Shenard is doing some stuff with his kids as well. But shout out to those guys, my brothers there, and y'all my brothers too, man. That's that, like you said about Joe bringing everybody together. So crazy. I'm sitting in Charlotte, you sitting in Philly, he's sitting in Tampa, but we always connecting, always talking 49ers football and stuff like that. And hopefully, as this thing continue to grow, we'll be talk about basketball. We talk about the Knicks and everything. Like we just continue to talk about everything.
Bing bong. Orange and blue skies. You know what I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying? So
Brad,
you the Mets too?
No, I'm a Yankees fan. I'm a Yankees fan.
I thought you was.
I'm with the real New York baseball team. We know what that's. Hey, come on now. Hey.
You can stay off that.
But I think it's bigger than football. I just want y'all to know that, like, we brothers. It's bigger than football. I know if I come to Philly in the middle of the summer and ain't nothing football going on, I know I can hit you up and say, what's going on? Let's get some pizza, some cheesesteaks or whatever. I know if I come to Tampa, hold up, gonna rent the yacht for me and take me out or something.
Yeah, he got a yacht. A lot of people don't know about that. He got that yacht stash too.
You know what I mean? It's the same.
It's gonna be big next year. We coming.
We coming. You know we coming. But it's the same for y'all when y'all come to Charlotte. You know we're gonna roll out the red carpet, whether it's football season or not. We fam. The only shout out I got is to Miss Tiffany. Thank you for keeping the faith in the section and getting hype back on track, because I was faithful throughout it. It was never a doubt. You could talk to anybody that was with me, Monty, all the group texts I'm in, everything. That's why I posted it to Facebook, because I didn't want nobody to say, oh, he only posted it or said when we started scoring and this and that. Nah, I knew we was going to win the game from the moment the kickoff, before the kickoff, just like I've been telling y'all, we going to win. We already won the Super Bowl. We already won it. We just got to see it through. So I'm faithful throughout it all. I never had a doubt. My only shout out is to Miss Tiffany.
Shout out to my wife. Thank you, babe.
Thank you.
Got me right. So I got to tell you this, Brad. I got to tell you this, Brad, because I had some technical difficulties earlier when you was talking about that UNC team, okay?
Oh, that UNC team.
That UNC team. Just need you to know Duke is coming to hand you that L tonight. And I will reach out to you, just make sure you're good. I want to make sure you're good. That's all.
Fun.
I'm saying.
Listen, UNC tonight, 49ers next weekend. Let's get it. Whistle Gang Podcast, Hitt Squad, Locked-In Radio DJs, Not an Empire. Appreciate all y'all tuning in. Appreciate these fellas right here for joining us. Peace.
Yes, sir.